I've been in the industry myself for just over 10 years now. I've been out, say, in retirement for a couple of years. Nothing really sort of grabbed my fancy. I was tired with what I was doing and I just couldn't really put my all into anything. And it wasn't until probably about 6, maybe 8 weeks ago that I discovered this skincare through a conversation with Beth, who is a long-standing friend of mine. We've worked in a previous business briefly, but Beth is just one of the most beautiful human beings, and I'm so glad that we remained friends. So we were chatting about skincare. She's actually been using this line for just over a year. And I was looking for a skincare line because whatever I was purchasing just wasn't doing what I needed it to do. I needed more than just something that could show. I needed something that actually fixed and worked on what I needed. I'm 45 now, and there are problems that are lower than skin deep that really needed addressing. So Beth suggested this brand. I tried it, and within 3 days, I back on the phone with her, and I was like, Beth, why are we not doing this? Let's just get with this. And it's literally the results on my face that brought me here to this business. I wasn't looking for anything. I've never worked in skincare before. So this is a brand new industry for me, but something that I'm actually really, really passionate about now. And I never thought I would be the type of person to say that. But when you get to know about this brand, about this business, and the science behind it, the heritage, what's involved in it, it will blow your mind. So with that, I'm going to pass you over to Bree, who's going to do just that. Bree, take it away.
Oh, thank you so much, Jess. And we're just going to take a few minutes and really talk about this K-beauty wave that's happening because I will tell you when you can identify trends and something that is exploding, when you have something like K-beauty, which is a niche inside of the beauty category that's exploding, you definitely want to pay attention to it, especially early on, because I will say timing is to direct sales and e-commerce, like location is to real estate. And so when I got the call about K-beauty, one, I didn't even know what K-beauty was. So if you're sitting there wondering the same thing, what it is it is basically all beauty that comes out of Korea. And so if you didn't know this, Korea is actually considered the skincare capital of the world. Now, I believe in visual learning as well as, audible. So I'm going to share just a few slides with you so you can see exactly what's happening in the K-beauty space. But when I had my friend who was an industry insider called me and she said, Bree, there is a brand that did almost $3 billion and just came to North America. I immediately want to try the product because anything that can do $3 billion in the hardest market in the world to compete in, I wanted to know more about it. So I ended up trying the products, and that's when I was really blown away. So let me share my screen 1 second. Okay, here we go. And let me show you what this looks like. So we kind of talked about how important timing is. Well, what is happening is, remember we said K-beauty is a niche that's exploding. Well, last year in 2025, K-beauty did 118 billion globally, but this is where you want to identify where trends are growing. It's going to grow to over $250 billion just in the next few years. And it's specifically being introduced in the UK at this time, and of course Europe as well, because of the boom that's happening in the UK in demand for K-beauty. You can see it's going to more than double the demand for K-beauty just in the next few years. So especially with Gen Z, everybody's trying to figure out, how do we get in front of Gen Z and what do they want? Gen Z wants K-beauty. And every time we have, a mother or somebody who tries these products or, is maybe talking on the phone about K-beauty, immediately the daughter walks in and she's like, Mom, if you're getting K-beauty, I want some too. Mom, you have to get this. Like they're stealing the products off of in the mom's bathroom to take it to their own because they want their hands on this. And so because this brand recognized the huge demand in the UK, they actually have a corporate office there. It's in the ARC building, which is a historical building. It's in the downtown financial district in London, but they believe in first class and everything that they do. So they actually hired the designer who designs the Prada stores to come in and design the space for the office in London. And the office is not for corporate, the office is for the affiliates that work with the brand, for you to have events and meetings at, to introduce people to the brand. And then, of course, this is why K Beauty is booming. So, for the first time ever, Korea has now surpassed France in terms of exports. I mean, Chanel, Dior, Lancome, those have always been the top leaders with Estee Lauder. This is the first time Korea has taken over. And it's just, we talked about the Gen Zers, there's this cultural obsession. There's 41 billion hashtags for the hashtag Korean skincare on social media. But here's the thing, people are curious about it and they want to know more information, but they don't know which brand to choose and why. They're looking for somebody that they know, like, and trust to tell them which one to get. And so, there's other major brands like Ulta. You have celebrities and pop culture investing in Korea. Even the Kardashians, you have to realize they have Beverly Hills in their own backyard. They even hopped on a private jet to go to South Korea to get skincare treatments because they wanted to have treatments done that aren't even being offered in the US currently. It's only being offered in Korea because it's so cutting edge. Now, here is where I want to send you some caution. Because K Beauty is trending, a lot of brands will try to capitalize on that and claim K Beauty. So what I want you to look for, here's the difference, because I kind of went down the rabbit hole and I want to know, okay, why is Korea better? And what I found out is that in the West, in Western cultures, we tend to buy products based on marketing and hype and celebrity endorsements. Whereas a lot of the products are just white labeled. What that means is they're basically all using the same manufacturer, and they may change like an ingredient or two just so that they can use it with different brands. But nothing is patented, nothing's proprietary. Well, in Korea, they operate a little bit differently. So they use an app called Hawaii, and it's where the Korean shoppers, they're the most discerning shoppers in the entire world. They review every ingredient and product in real time. And if a product does not get thousands of reviews based on results, it will never make it on the shelf. So there's actually a brand, it's a Korean skincare brand, it's called Dr. Jart. You may have seen it. It's a cryo rubber facial mask. They actually tried to launch in Korea. The brand did not do well because it didn't perform good results, but it's a very gimmicky product. So they launched in Western markets and it did really well actually because it's gimmicky. It has some hype to it. It's interesting, but not necessarily on the results. So this is why I say if you're ever in doubt of what to use, look at what the top performer is in Korea. When you're a brand that does $3 billion, became the #1 K-beauty brand, and I'm going to show you a quick 1-minute video on exactly why this brand is outperforming. Oops. Okay, 1 second. There we go.
Founded in 2018 in South Korea, Rimmon has quickly emerged as a global leader in K-beauty, with products designed to help you uncover your glow and keep it. From skincare to makeup through ICD, to body and hair care through Bodalab, and nutrition with Lifening. Each formula is rooted in the timeless rituals of Korean beauty, carrying forward the heritage and wisdom of centuries past, backed by more than 20 patents, 52 awards, and billions in sales. Rimmon is now shared by a community of hundreds of thousands around the world. At the heart of it all is our continued commitment to reimagine products and opportunities that empower people to become the difference they seek in their world.
So, I mean, there's just no way that you can sell $3 billion and go #1 if the product doesn't perform in Korea. And, there's 50 million people that actually live in Korea. They sold 40 million jars of this. This is their dermatology cream. This is probably their #1 seller, and sold 40 million jars of this, which means most of the population is actually using this product in Korea. And it's brand new to the UK, which is the coolest part. So this is some of the product lines that they have that we're going to talk about. They actually have a makeup line that just launched in Korea and the US, which will be coming to the UK soon. But let me tell you, because a lot of people are like, okay, How did it go number one? Why does it work so well? So the story behind the products are that it was the number one lab in Korea. It's called Ask Labs. And by the way, they're still innovating the next wave of products that are 5, 10, 15 years down the line. But they were studying something called tiger grass because tigers would roll around in this because it would heal their wounds faster. Well, what they did is they had their own patented species of plant that they created. And it's really hard to patent an entirely new species of plant. It actually took about 3 years to obtain that patent. And they found that it was rapidly healing the skin. So they ended up, starting the skincare brand, formed the company. The owner of Ask Labs is actually the owner of this brand. And that's when they did almost $3 billion. So one of the really unique things about this is because the owner of the lab is also a top product formulator, he has a government contract to be able to access something called energy lava water. Okay, there's only 5 locations on the earth that have this. And this is what I'm talking about right here. So the lava energy water. There's only 5 locations on the earth that have it. And what makes it unique is it's seawater that's been filtered under volcanic rock for over 400,000 years. Why that matters is because it has unique frequencies and minerals in it that you cannot find on the earth anymore. And so what they've done is where most products use, distilled water, which is dead water, they actually in the products use this Jeju energy lava water. They're the only ones licensed in cosmetics to be able to access it and use it. So very cool. They actually grow the giant Byung-pul, which is the patented species of plant we talked about. They grow it in the energy lava water. And the reason why the products work so well is not only does it have 20 patents that won 52 awards, but they have a patented microfluidizer machine. Okay, and what this does is this actually allows the product to penetrate to the deepest layer of skin. It's even penetrating to the blood barrier. Most products just sit on top of the skin. So it's like, I almost feel like people waste their money when they buy other things because it's not actually penetrating. This goes to the cellular level, uses nanoliposomal technology to heal from the cellular level from the inside out. And then, as if 20 patents wasn't enough, they added peptides. They added NMN, which stimulates your body's own ability to produce NAD. NAD is like your fountain of youth. It's what plumps your skin. It's what that has the cellular regeneration. It's what creates more collagen production. So this is actually increasing these extra things in your body. So this is that Jeju energy lava water that we kind of just talked about. It's just a few seconds about it.
Beneath the same volcanic soil that nourishes giant Byung-pul lies another treasure, a lava aquifer naturally filtered through basalt rock for centuries, rich in minerals, untouched by pollution, and endlessly renewing itself. This is Jeju Lava Energy Water.
So I'm just showing you little clips. Like if you want to see the full brand film, definitely ask the person that invited you for that. And you can see one of my favorite things about this product is that it's clean. You don't have to sacrifice your health for your beauty. And they actually ban over 3,000 toxic chemicals from their products, which is even more than the European Union bans. And you can see it works. I mean, this is my forehead on the left. This was 5 days later. And I don't get Botox, so I'm really grateful that I have these products. Now, my husband is on the right, and of course, I made him be a guinea pig and try the products. And I was hoping it was going to work on wrinkles and sunspots, but what I wasn't expecting to see is how it just completely removed his pores. He has that glass skin look, which is what you see on MJ in the middle. So MJ is a friend of mine. I was just with her in Vegas. This is after 6 months of use, okay? You can see, and if it looks like her face is thinner, it's because the giant Byung-pul, which is that species of plant, it actually reduces inflammation in the skin. This is why you're going to see such incredible results. This is why, if you have teens going through hormonal acne or, having issues with their skin, remember it's healing from the cellular level, from the inside out, as well as this before and after picture. It also works on dark circles. It works on dark skin tones. So if you're dealing with scarring or discoloration, it's going to help brighten that skin. Now, let me go back because I want to pop over to Jessica. Now, she has a very interesting story. Now, she has struggled with rosacea, and I really want you, oh my gosh, your skin is literally glowing like glass skin. So tell us how the products helped with you. You've been on it now for about a month and a half, yes?
Yeah, yeah. So when I talked about I was searching for quite some time, it was nearly 10 months that I had been trialing different skincare products. I'd bought luxury skincare. I had bought stuff off the internet. I'd bought stuff from TikTok shop. I'd bought stuff where people had recommended to me. And without doing my research properly, I bought these products thinking, great, you look at the marketing, there's a hero product in there, it's telling you it can do this, this, and this, but it just didn't. And I think what I needed, I have suffered with rosacea across my face for probably 20 years, going on 20 years. And whenever I get remotely stressed, the first place it shows is on my face. And for a woman, that's really important. And it can actually really stop you in your tracks. And you don't want to show up. You don't want to be going out and doing things. Um, so it wasn't until I had this discussion with Beth, and she actually let me in on some of the things about this product. And I trust Beth 100%. When I started using this product, guys, I'm not kidding you, within 3 days, and I did a before and after, within 3 days, across my face, I was actually going through quite a big breakout at the time because things at home were quite stressful. And within 3 days, my rosacea hadn't completely gone, but it was almost, you couldn't see it. It was just phenomenal what was happening. And it's predominantly my left side as well. So it was quite red and bumpy. My skin is really crepey, it's dry. Within 3 days, I had noticed such a phenomenal difference. I just, I will never ever stop using these products. I will be a customer for life because of the impact that it's had on my skin. And I think after using the ritual for about 10 days fully, morning and evening, the difference in my skin as a whole, my pigmentation is improving massively. The pores around my nose and my forehead. I mean, you can see here, guys, look, you can see the shine coming off my head. I haven't had any Botox, any fillers, any polynucleotides. There is nothing in or on my face apart from these products and a bit of makeup. And this is literally what it's doing. It is insane. The difference in my skin is just unbelievable.
Wow, I can see it. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
it's crazy because every time I see you, I'm like, oh, look at her skin now. It's like every day gets better. And
it
even,
does.
I've been using it for a little over 2 years now. I'm still seeing improvements in my skin.
Mm.
So is my husband, and they keep upgrading the formula. Every time we think it can't get better, they come out and they're like, well, we've now added peptides or we've now added NMN, and now they just came out with some targeted treatments that you can use on the face. So it just keeps getting better. Thank you so much, Jess.
You're welcome.
So you can see here, now I will show you these. Now these are not on the site right now. But don't worry, they're a limited time offer. They have been launched in the UK, but they will bring them back. But I wanted to tell you about them. Just keep them on your radar. You'll find out when they're back. There'll be a frenzy, but they're collagen melting sheet masks. And what it is 100% New Zealand collagen. Now, these are a dry mask. And the reason why that's important is because most masks that you use that are wet, they have preservatives and they have ingredients in there that are going to keep it from molding. And this is important because you're seeping that into your skin. Now, since this is dry, this is completely toxic, chemical free. But the cool thing is that it uses nanofiber technology. So it's actually going to penetrate 5 times deep into the skin. After one use, you're going to have a 28% reduction in wrinkles. You can see what happened here with one of our customers on the left. Now she decided, I don't know why, but I'm so glad she decided this. She decided that she was only going to use the mask every day for a week. So it comes in a 6-pack. So there's 6 masks that come in one package. She used the mask and didn't use the Korean skincare because she wanted to see if the masks work. And this was her before and after picture. And then she added in the Korean skincare. So you can imagine what her skin looks like now. But Keep your eye out for these. Now, something else, if you are into hair care or if you're trying to thicken your hair, you might want to grab this. This is the Bodolab line. And they have clinical trials that they've done in Korea, how it statistically grows hair. So what happened was they were trying to study a type of desert algae. It's algae that grows in extreme heat in the desert, and they were trying to figure out how it could survive. Well, they found an ingredient in it called loliolide, and that was actually causing hair growth. So you can see here how it's actually repairing the scalp. We call this skincare for the scalp. After just one use, you can see the rosacea, or not the rosacea, but the psoriasis is almost gone on her scalp. And then how it's just thickening those follicles on your head because it's actually strengthening them so that more will come through. Now, we kind of talked about first class marketing and how important that is. Now, this is just an example of one of the ads that they have in Korea. And I just want you to see they believe in first class marketing around the world. And this looks like a YSL ad or a Versace commercial. This is really what you can just expect to see as we grow throughout different markets. So I have the sound off, but I just wanted you to see kind of what their style is for the brand. Now, they have also partnered with a company called Pentagram. And Pentagram is the #1 marketing and branding firm in the world. It's out of New York. They work with all the brands that you see here, and now you can add Rimmon to that list. They've also partnered with Frederic Bertin. He's the #1 fragrance formulator in the world that formulates fragrances for Tom Ford, LVMH Group, and of course now Rimmon as well. And if you are like us, I mean, I'm only sitting here talking to you because I decided to wash my face and talk about it. And people were starting to ask me, like, what makeup are you using or highlighter? And I was like, oh, it's actually my skincare. And because right now the search for Korean skincare is up 389% online, the fact that you can share a link for them with products they're already searching for anyways, and you can make up to 54% on that, that's huge. Just a couple things that stood out to me was that they also didn't require you to have a subscription or an auto shipment. And I wanted to know why. And what I found out is they said we don't have to, because anyone that purchases these products once are not going to stop using them. So we don't have to require any affiliates to buy these products. So you're not required to buy anything each month. Your volume rolls over to help you towards rank advancement. There's no fees, and it's 15 pounds to become an affiliate, and it's 15 pounds a year. That's it. So it was kind of a no-brainer for me because I was going to be talking about product that I wasn't going to stop using. I was going to be talking about anyway. So I was like, I might as well get paid for that. And if you decide to refer in other affiliates, you can actually check match 40% of what they do, which is really nice. So get back, you can obviously learn more about that. We're just going a light overview here. But I also wanted you to, this is the owner of the company. This is Chairman An. He was just out in Las Vegas with us over the weekend. We heard him speak on stage. And I have to tell you, he's already they're working behind the scenes on the next hero heritage ingredient. It's called Ariadiol. And his AST Labs is actually working in conjunction with Harvard University labs to study organ-on-a-chip technology with this heritage ingredient, Ariadiol. So we're going to be seeing this at some point in the future. They're always innovating the next future wave of products. Most companies chase trends, I will say that. This company creates the trends. That's the biggest difference. Right now in the lab, there's 15 scientists who are just working away and plugged away at the future of skincare and beauty. So now this is the Smart Farm. This is where they grow the fields of giant byung pul. Everything is extracted in fresh form. Everything is grown in that energy lava water. Everything is actually everything is taken at a certain temperature and at a certain growth cycle so that you get the most benefit for the skin. And you can actually come here and view the Smart Farm, visit the labs, visit the Rimmon campus to learn more about the brand. And I'm going to show you what this looks like here.
Jeju Island, a UNESCO World Heritage Site shaped by fire and softened by time. Its volcanic soil and pure waters make it the perfect home for giant Byungpool. Yet its shifting seasons demanded innovation. That's why we built Rimon Farm, ensuring year-round growth and consistency. Rimon Farm spans more than 160,000 square feet, home to the world's first smart farm dedicated to centella cultivation. Here, precision horticulture controls every element: light, humidity, nutrients, ensuring each plant grows with consistent potency and purity, 365 days a year. Through vertical integration, Rimon guarantees the same standard of care in every batch.
이러한 운영 관리 시스템은 제가 약속을 지켜내기 위한 리만만의 방식입니다. 원료에서부터 제품 개발의 모든 과정, 고객의 제품 경험까지 한결같은 정성과 품질을 전하는 것이 고객에 대한 진정한 존중이라 믿기 때문입니다.
So this is the campus, and here's what you should know about this brand. So they have mapped out a 100-year plan on how they will become the #1 K-beauty brand in the world. And the part of the way that they're doing that is through vertical integration. And what that means is that they own every step of the process from farm to face. So they own the smart farm, they own the labs, they own the labs, they own the manufacturing facility, they even own the bottling facility that makes the bottles that the products come in. So why would they do that? Because they're cutting out the middleman. That means that they have more money to put into R&D, into innovation, into what they pay us as affiliates. And to be honest with you, when I came to visit this and visit this campus, stay at this village, you guys, this company built a private resort for us to come and experience the brand. And I've been here a couple times, and the first time I was like, why are they in this space? I love the direct selling space, but to be honest with you, this is bigger than direct sales. And the reason is, what I found out is that in Korea, they view network marketing very differently than the rest of the world. They view it as a profession, and it's very respected and it's taken very seriously. So the owner of the company who owns Ass Labs, he's a billionaire that drives a Hyundai. He's not doing this for the money, which is why the first year that he was in business, he immediately took the profits from that first year and started construction on Rimon Village so that we could come and experience this. And the UK is too. So they're going to take the first 50 people who basically qualify for this trip. They're going to take them, pay for you to fly over here, to go stay at Rimon Village, to see the smart farm, to see the brand, experience it, to go to the spa. You get to bathe in the energy lava water and giant Byungpool concentrate. It's really cool. So I hope that you get to experience this for yourself. And what really shocked me is, they're not competing with other brands that are out there. They're not competing with Pharmacy or Rodan & Fields or Mary Kay or Arbonne. The brands that they're competing with are brands like Dior, Chanel, La Prairie, SK2. Those are the brands that they're going after. And the fact that they charge, I think this is around 60 pounds for this cream. We have beauty professionals, estheticians, doctors who try this. They expect it to cost between $300 to $400 for what it does. They're shocked when they find out it's around 60 pounds. So all I can say is try it for yourself. Let the camera be the judge. Take a before and after picture, and you'll see the difference. And if you don't like it, it has a 30-day money-back guarantee. Send it back. It ships from the warehouse in the UK. You'll get it in a couple days. This is the Rimon Village. I'll show you this quick, 30-second video.
Within Rimon Village, every space tells a story. The lava Byungpool Spa draws from mineral-rich Jeju lava energy water, a place of renewal and calm. Villas are designed as living brand experiences where rituals unfold naturally through every detail.
So you can see that. Now, this is where we're at currently. Okay, remember, they've mapped out a 100-year plan on how they're going to be the #1 K-beauty brand in the world. And we are just getting started. You guys, they just came to the UK a few months ago. And for me, when I heard about this, when it first came to North America, I knew that I wanted to be the first. I wanted my people to hear about this from me before they heard about it from someone else. And they're going to hear about it. The question is if they're going to hear about it from you. So the white are where we are right now. We're getting ready to open Italy, France, and Romania in September. And we're just going to keep opening more and more European countries as we go through the world. This is really the end goal. And this is what I would say is this is just kind of an overview of what we talked about. And if you can figure out how to wash your face and take a before and after picture, you guys, we show you the rest. We have everything done for you. We have a personalized sales funnel. You have your own personalized skin quiz AI where it scans your face, it tells you your skin score. You can send that out. It'll put your people on a follow-up campaign. We have Zooms done for you, trainings done for you. We show you how to share these products. You just have to wash your face every day. That's what you have to do on your own, and then we show you how to do the rest. So thank you so much for joining us. And Jess, I'm going to pass it back over to you. Oh, wait, can we hear you? Can you guys hear her or just me?
No, can't hear her either, Brie.
Oh, shoot. Maybe her battery died. So does anybody, let me, I can stop the recording unless you think you're going to pop back on. But then we can answer any questions that you guys have. We can kind of jump into that, or you can get back to the person that invited you and ask them as well.